Do you know that my family even buried shit with me, she's telling me?
Come on.
It's like they were renting a storage container. She goes, next thing you know, I got all this stuff in my casket.
We did.
First of all, know that this is this woman's way of acknowledging that she's here, because the moment I was connecting, she was like, Matt, you need to talk to my girls. You need to talk to my girls. And first of all, on the other side, she is so excited to speak like this. Because first of all, I got to tell you something. This woman believed in God on the other side. She shows me that she was religious here in this world.
Oh my God, Julia.
And she's also telling me that there were rosary beads that were kept of hers as well. So you made them into bracelets? That's crazy. Into rosary beads, and you're wearing them now.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Listen, you gotta understand that I never know what the spirits are gonna tell me. And what's so crazy, when she kept whispering in my ear, talk about the rosary beads, talk about the rosary beads, it's her way of letting you know that when you all wore that today, and you're like, listen, if this is real, my mother will bring up the rosary beads, and she'll know that we're all wearing this. Know that she heard about that in spirit. And know that one of the things is that by you all wearing that today, you brought her here and with you. She wants to let you know on the other side, thank you all for how beautiful you made her look before her passing.
Oh, we did.
She said to me, Matt, she says, I was so afraid of dying. I was so afraid of leaving this world. She says, and the one thing that I was so happy about was I got to see my family before my passing. She says, everybody got to see me one by one by one, and I got to have all this alone time with everybody. She says, but what was so tough is this. She tells me when I'm connecting with her, all right, that before her passing here in this world, she goes, Matt, she goes, I didn't feel good. And it wasn't just because of my illness, it was because of the way that I looked. And she wants to thank you for the way that you did her hair and the way that you spruced her up. She goes, Matt, she goes, but you don't understand. She tells me that there was an issue with the way she was laid to rest. You didn't like the way that she was laid to rest?
We had her hairdresser come to the funeral home to do it because we knew how much her hair meant to her.
Hello, pay attention. No, your mother knows about that. She goes, Matt, she goes, I was the nicest looking woman in the casket. That's what she tells me. But she goes, Matt, can you tell my family that they need to go and relax? She goes, because when she was dying, she tells me you couldn't stop touching her in there. You were all going and touching her, and she goes to me, Matt, do you know that my family even buried shit with me? She's telling me.
Come on.
She says to me, Matt, she goes, it's like they were renting a storage container. She goes, next thing you know, I got all this stuff in my casket.
We did. Everything she loved.
So please know it's her way of acknowledging that. And she goes, really? She goes, I know on the other side. She goes, my daughter's bullshitting you. She goes, she put things in my casket because she didn't want to hold on to it herself. She tells me that your mother was a little bit of a hoarder, and she tells me there's things that you didn't want. So you're like, I'm letting my mother take it with her to the other side. And she thinks that's so funny. She goes, Matt, you don't understand. She goes, my family always did this to me. No matter where we went, they were the loudest people in the room. She goes, they're doing it here tonight. So no, it's her way of acknowledging that when you laid her to rest, she said to me, Matt, that was such a beautiful time because I saw how much they loved me. Aww. She says, and I will never forget that. Aww. She's also telling me there was a child that passed as well when I'm connecting.
I had a miscarriage.
Please know that that soul is there with your mother. Because she showed me this little baby within her arms, letting me know that that soul is there and with her. I also keep hearing a name that's also there. I keep hearing Catherine. Is it Kathy or Catherine?
Her aunt was Catherine. Yeah.
Know that that soul would be with her as well, because I keep hearing that name and she keeps saying to me, Catherine's there, Catherine's there. So know it's her way of just acknowledging that in spirit. Your mother is so happy to have you all here right now. Aww. She says, because Matt, since the time of my passing, she goes, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to make sure that they're okay. She also says to me when I'm connecting, keep an eye out for the signs, because she's sending signs to you in all different ways. But the number one way that she's been coming through is in dreams. So did you get the dreams of her?
Just once.
Listen, I live with people in Boston. Just once.
Just once. I want more.
Listen, you're going to know that your loved ones don't come through every day, right? They only come through when there's a message that says they have to deliver. But receiving signs from your loved ones, right, only come every so often. Even my loved ones don't come through every day. And the reason why is because they want you to know that when they come through, first of all, it's really them. But also at the same time, they want you to remember those moments, because a lot of times when they do come through, it's right after their passing, right? And then also at the same time, at key moments within your life. The signs come when you least expect them, but when you most need them. Know it's your mom's way of acknowledging one thing. She says, Matt, my family doesn't have to hold on to those rosary beads to know that I'm there. She goes, I was coming through tonight with or without them.
Oh, we knew.
But she knows this. She says, the one thing that I need to thank them for is how much that I was loved. She says, because what's so amazing is on the other side, I hear the way that they talk about me. I see what they have done for me. She says, and I want them to know that I am okay, that I am safe and at peace, and that my soul is always and forever with them.